Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the fascinating world of Codatta. Now, we hear all the time about artificial intelligence consuming just vast amounts of information, but right now we are looking at an open protocol that is completely transforming how human knowledge is actually valued in the AI era. It's a protocol built specifically to power decentralized AI, and it does that by recognizing the very people who fuel it.
So let's start with a really provocative question to anchor our journey today. If artificial intelligence fundamentally relies on human data to learn, to reason, and to operate, can you actually get paid for yours? I mean, for decades, we've just been giving our knowledge away for free, right? Well, Codatta steps in right here, proposing a completely new dynamic where your intelligence isn't just harvested, it's rewarded.
To see how this works, we're going to map out the journey of your data across 5 key stages: empowering decentralized AI, the global knowledge network, trust and quality assurance, decentralized data infrastructure, and finally, turning data into dollars.
All right, kicking things off with stage 1, empowering decentralized AI, which is really the foundation of Codatta.
The entire premise really boils down to this one crucial idea: turning knowledge into royalty-generating assets. This isn't just about building smarter AI. It's a total shift in the economic model. By treating human intelligence as a tangible asset, Codatta is building a system powered by experts, rigorous quality checks, decentralized tech, and incredibly secure data structures.
Moving right along to section 2, the global knowledge network, or as it's often called, the human intelligence layer.
To pull this off, Codatta organizes its contributors incredibly meticulously. They don't just scrape data at random. They use a global registry of domain experts and specialized AI agents. And they index this whole network strategically by contributor-specific skills, the strength of their past contributions, and their verified history. So it's a highly curated, top-tier ecosystem of knowledge.
And we are not talking about some small hypothetical beta test here. There are already over 300,000 verified contributors actively registered in the system. To put that into perspective, that is a massive, global workforce of human intelligence organized and ready to power decentralized models with highly specialized expertise. Which brings us to section 3, trust and quality assurance. Basically, how do we validate human truth? Well, the data goes through a literal factory line of truth, utilizing 3 composable mechanisms. First, you have staking, which puts actual skin in the game. Second, expert verification ensures people with real domain authority are reviewing the inputs. And third, voting mechanisms at a vital consensus layer. It's this multi-layered filter perfectly designed to block the bad data and elevate the facts.
Because of these incredibly rigorous steps, Codatta creates a totally reliable foundation. Since the data has survived staking, verification, and voting, developers can step in and confidently build benchmarks and AI truth markets. It gives them a rock-solid guarantee that the human intelligence feeding their AI is accurate and trustworthy.
Next up is section 4, decentralized data infrastructure. You could really think of this as the Fort Knox of data. Let's demystify some of the heavy tech keeping this secure, starting with ZKP, or Zero Knowledge Proofs. This is an absolutely crucial cryptographic method that lets AI train on data while keeping the raw information totally hidden. It's kind of like proving you know the secret password to a club without ever actually having to say the password out loud.
Then we have FHE, which stands for Fully Homomorphic Encryption. If ZKP is the lock for training, FHE is the lock for real-time processing. It ensures secure computation and verifiable access. Essentially, the AI can actively process and do the math on your data while the data itself remains completely encrypted in a digital safe. It's computation without decryption.
Wrap all that up with federated learning, which is a framework where AI training happens across decentralized nodes. What this actually means for you is that your data stays local and private. The AI comes to the data, rather than your data being shipped off to some central server. Together, these technologies guarantee verifiable access with zero compromises on privacy. Finally, we reach section 5, turning data into dollars. This is the ultimate payoff.
This is where the true magic of Codatta becomes obvious. Think about the striking difference between these two concepts. On one side, you have raw knowledge. It's unverified, has zero privacy guarantees, and offers literally zero financial yield. But then it transforms into data assets, vetted by truth markets, protected by strict privacy, and unlocking real royalty-based rewards.
It's literally turning unprotected facts into assets, much like earning royalties on a hit song. The power of this data assetification is a real game changer. It turns your data into yield-generating assets, enforces that strict privacy we talked about, and unlocks those royalty rewards. Most importantly, it completely aligns the long-term value between the AI consuming the data and the humans who are actually supplying it. It's a true win-win ecosystem. So we'll wrap up this explainer with one final, powerful thought. If AI absolutely relies on human intelligence to function, isn't it time the humans finally got paid? Codatta is building the exact protocol to make sure your knowledge is protected, verified, and financially rewarded. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.